Hi, it's Sandra here from Create in Spain, and today we are making a card, and this is the sort of card that we're going to be doing. As usual, the file will be linked below. It'll be an SVG file and will give you all the relevant bits that you need. And we're going to start off by applying some glue to my decor panel. There we go. Now you need to position it reasonably carefully and try and centre it. There we are. So do the same with the other one. Now the reason I'm using a tape runner is because this is paper and not card. And with paper it does tend to seep through if you use a wet glue, and that's the last thing that I want to have ruining my card. Now with this one, you can, if you wish, you can decorate both the back and the front, or you can do a bit of the back. You don't have to do it all. Getting glitter everywhere. I was using glitter the other day and I'm still finding it all over the place. But you know, the choice is yours. It just depends on the effect that you want and how much trouble you want to go to. But basically the pieces for the front and the back are going to be the same. It's not going to make any difference from that point of view. And centre that in. So that's the main bit done. So you can do that side if you so wish. I'm going to put a circle on the back. I may or may not do decor panels for the back of it though, so we will see. But from a tutorial point of view, you really don't need to see me doing the back and the front, so since it's the same. There we go. So we have that. Now I have my sentiments cut out, and the ones that I've gone with are with love and for you. So for you, with love, or with love, for you. It could be either, couldn't it? Now what you need to do is to fold the card like that so you'll see the front bit. And I think I'm going to put the for you on that side. So just fold that over. And this one I'm going to use a glue pen, or no, hang on, thinking about it now. I am going to go for my acrylic varnish because I know this sticks down very well and it's nice and easy with a fine nib to do all the gluing that I need to do. Just in there, get it out now, there we are. Okay. And try and make sure it's vertical, it's always a good idea with writing. There we are. So it's beginning to look more like a card. If you get any glue on the surface of a metallic card, if you can't scrape it off, generally if you put a little bit of rubbing alcohol onto a cotton bud, you'll get that off. So see, it looks good already, but not as good as it's going to get. Look at these lovely frames I've designed. Completely beautiful frames that are going to go on either side. So again, if you don't have a varnish or glue with a very fine point on it, then use a glue pen if you've got one of those. If you haven't got that, I suggest getting a very cheap, very fine brush and using that, or failing that, if you've got it, a spray adhesive on the back. Now the trouble is with a spray adhesive is that sometimes the adhesive goes on the front and it's not always very easy to get rid of that stuff. So you have to be careful what you're using. And because these lines are relatively fine, you need to do that. If you're in possession of the glue sheets, you can cut it out with glue sheets. The trouble is you end up going through a lot of glue sheet just to do a relatively small amount of gluing. And the other alternative is to apply double-sided sticky tape to your metallic foil before you cut it out, and then to cut through everything, including the double-sided tape. So there are different options if you are going to be cutting out fine things like this. I wanted to do this in a glitter card, but unfortunately I just didn't have the right colour combination, which was a shame. Right, let's put this one on. Oops, I'm moving the card at the same time. So there we go, for you with love. And as I said, you know, if you want to, you can decorate the back of it so the back looks just as nice as the front. But yeah, you don't need to see a video of me doing that as well. Okay, so here is the finished card, and I have put some paper on the back. Now, I've used a mauve one on the back for two reasons. The first one is that I think it's just nice to have it different from the front, and the second thing is I didn't have any more of the pink to use, so I didn't have much choice. But I think even if I'd have had the choice, I would have still gone for the mauve on the back. I think that is really pretty, and the only other decoration that I've done is added a few gems on the stamen of the flowers. Now, the file that I am including has an alternative pattern for the silver sort of filigree work, which is a little more involved in cutting than this one is. Not terrifically more involved, but a little bit more involved, and so you might like to try that one out. You can also mix and match. You can have this design on one side and the other design on the other. So a couple of different variations, and obviously you can use whatever text and messages and things that you like in the center. Okay, that's it. I hope you enjoyed this card. Hope you give it a go, and see you soon. Bye bye.